Biden's lead in Georgia grows to over 14,000 votes. I didn't expect when we were on the edge of Georgia going blue to be this big of a lead. This is the real reason GOP are pushing Trump's narrative. They want to keep the GA voters engaged until January because they fear a lower turnout without Trump's base. Thank you Stacey Abrams for putting the team on your back and helping to deliver Georgia. She helped register more than 800,000 voters in the last 2 years. She deserves a lot of credit for this win. I'm glad we get to keep Ossoff and Warnock around till at least January. Godspeed. Fox News top story this morning. LOL nah. Just wait until the GOP finally finds those tens of thousands of fraud ballots. Just you wait. Then we'll find out that it was actually 24,000 votes that Biden won by because there were some GOP batshit crazies so convinced of voter fraud that they went out and committed it, and that will quickly be swept under the rug by conservatives. The election is just an exercise in accounting. There is nothing special about it and the counting of votes follows each state's process. If you think there is some kind of mass conspiracy across only the states Biden won, you need to get some help. Break it down yourself. Only the states Biden won. Seriously, get over it? Yes, we landed on the moon and the earth is round too. Just a note that the biggest recount only changed a total by under 700 votes. Trump would need a recount on the order of 2,000% of the current record to get the win in Georgia. And Georgia is the closest state. To win Pennsylvania, Trump would need a recount at around 6,800% of the current record. Man, I don't ever want to hear people say their vote doesn't matter ever again. Biden is leading Georgia by the population of basically just Beaufort. What's going on with NC? Last I checked they just gave up completely. Feels like a month has gone by LOL. Republicans, stop the vote. Okay. Also Republicans, keep on counting. Okay LOL. Biden's lead in Georgia was always over 14,000 votes. They just hadn't counted enough of them yet. Everybody worried about PA, GA out here just running away with the whole damn game. Nice. Let's do it again for the special election. I will be voting. Georgia. Georgia is mathematically over. Trump would need 308.5% of the remaining vote. The only reason it's not called is because of the recount, which is now to all be done by hand. // Arizona. The race is tightening, but Trump's percentage needed to overcome Biden has consistently increased. 7 days ago, with 100,000 votes left, Trump needed 57% of the remaining vote to win. As of 11/10, the last vote dump, Trump needs 66% of the vote with 40,000 votes remaining. Trump's chances have decreased at a constant rate since election night. All raw data available here. https://alex.github.io/NYT 2020 election scraper/battleground state changes. HTML, https://alex.github.io/NYT 2020 election scraper/battleground state changes. HTML. I'm so proud of Arizona and Georgia for flipping blue, but I'm so frustrated that it didn't happen here in North Carolina. I was convinced North Carolina had a better chance of flipping than Georgia since we have a Democratic governor and elected a Democratic president and senator in 2008. Obviously Dems need to continue to invest in Arizona and Georgia and the Rust Belt since those are the competitive states that ultimately gave Biden the presidency, but I really hope we step up our game in North Carolina too because it is definitely within reach. Trump won NC by about 200,000 votes in 2016 and only won it by about 70,000 this year. We have another shot at picking up a Senate seat in 2022 and I really think we can do it, especially if the Democratic nominee doesn't stupidly and selfishly send scandalous texts, regardless of how mild they are, in the middle of their campaign when the country is counting on them to win Senate. I am kind of upset how the counting has slowed and there has been no progress on GA and AZ. Those two states are pivotal to reinforcing the victory so we can all move on. Edit. People seem to think I don't know there is still counting going on. What I mean is that since the projection there has been no fire lit under these two states in particular to give updates or press briefings with progress or remaining ballots, it's time for all the networks to call GA for Biden. There appear to be only a few hundred uncounted ballots remaining and there's no way a 14K lead is going to be overturned in a recount. Arizona is now closer than Georgia. 14K vote lead, and yet right now on CNN they're talking about doing a hand recount. There is no effing way a recount is going to flip things by more than 1K, much less 14K. I just want to be assured that Stacey Abrams not be offered a job in the Biden administration. Yet. Her incredible leadership is absolutely needed in Georgia right now. After the runoff, perhaps. Please don't bother her before that. 14,000 votes equals 121 parscales, 69 mooches, and 4 seasons. Guys, recounts move a couple hundred votes at most. Maybe you'll find a recount that moves 1,000 votes. This isn't gonna be overturned. Biden has won Georgia. / I want a recount. / gets even less votes / stop the recount. Biden is the legitimate elected president, and there is no Trump to change that. He can recount all over 100 million votes, the result will be the same. I'm Belgian. I donated $15 to the New Georgia Project because I believe that winning those 2 Senate seats could trigger a chain reaction with global repercussions, in a good way. Go get M. Vote. Just saw GA is going to do a full hand count in all counties. Someone better call in an independent elections observers. Billboards everywhere in GA telling the truth about Purdue. Telling the truth about how Republicans are trying to destroy ACA in the Supreme Court right now. The money spent there will by definition be local. Spreading information about protecting healthcare, lowering RX cost, creating good paying clean energy jobs, a $15 hour minimum wage, in some counties the legalization of marijuana nationwide, protection of Medicaid and Social Security. Those military votes are really saving it like Donald Trump said it would. CNN just announced that Georgia is complying with Trump's insane request for a recount. Georgia will recount, by hand, more than 5 million ballots. Exactly what Trump wanted. I never thought I'd see a blue Georgia. I thought NC would flip first. That recount ain't gonna do shit. I can't wait for the recount. So I can see Trump lose again. Republicans in Georgia, Trump will take a decisive victory in this state. Everyone else, choke. Choked. I'm not hoping Trump dies soon, but when he does eventually die, that day will immediately become a national holiday for most Americans. I hope it's in the summer. I hope we never forget that the Trump campaign tried to claim mass fraud in Georgia. It turns out the lawsuit was over 53 alleged late ballots in Chatham County, which a superior judge tossed out November 5. The judge said there is no evidence that the ballots referenced in the petition were received after 7 p.m. on Election Day. I wish we could find those 53 people and make mural of them in downtown Georgia to humanize exactly who Trump's campaign tried to disenfranchise. As conservative as I am, I just don't see any voter fraud, and even if there was, I wouldn't be surprised to see fraud Trump votes too. This isn't about the left being a bad party that wants to ruin America and will do anything to do so, it's just America has voted, and the majority voted Joe Biden. That's all there is to it. Both sides have their faults. Donald Trump wasn't sent by God. Any conservative to believe that would be out of their mind. I didn't vote Joe Biden, that's because I didn't want him as our next president, but I accept he has won, and he is who America wanted to be president. Conservatives need to stop fighting, even I think that. Dems won the election fair and square. Sure, there might have been minimal amount of voter fraud, but that happens in every election. People find ways to make dead people vote, but in no way was there enough fraud to make either side have an advantage. Thanks for reading. If you, and don't get mad that I didn't vote Biden/Harris, it's just an opinion of mine, and the majority of America has their own opinion, and I'm fine with that. or I wouldn't be living in America. Whatever happens these next few weeks, good luck to both sides, and everyone have a great day.